Hello Libra, welcome. Thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your Fairy Oracle reading for October 2021. I've pre-shuffled the cards to get your energy into the cards, Libra. So it's just a few final shuffles now on camera. Starting with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. But just to say, it is a general reading. It will resonate with some of you, but perhaps not with everybody. So if you could take what resonates with you, but then leave the rest behind for somebody else perhaps. Also, just to quickly say that 7 of the major planets up in the heavens are currently retrograde, appearing to go backwards, and when this happens, it does have an influence and impact on all of us to a greater or a lesser degree, but it's certainly a time of retrospect, being aware of what we can perhaps leave behind, what's no longer serving us, ready for making plans for going forward. So it is a little bit of more of a slowing down time, because we need to consider where we've come from and where we're going, and all those sorts of energies, internally and externally. So it's a very important time. These retrograde times are very important for all of us. So if possible, don't make too many plans at this time, or don't put too many plans into action at this time, I should say. But it's a good time for sitting back and considering plans, what to leave behind and what we're going to take forward with us. All right, so enough said. There's lots online if you wanted to look up what all of these planets going retrograde mean for yourself, and for yourself in particular. All right, that one's jumped out. I'll take that and I'll just do a bit more of a shuffle. Looks like the cards have got a lot they want to say to you, Libra. All right, so we have the Scarab Beetle Spirit, and this is saying magic works through you. So it's a very magical time for you, I feel, for some of you Libra. Magic is working through you. All right, so let's see. And then Chameleon Spirit, act as if. So, act as if the reality that you want, what you're hoping and desiring for and working towards, act as if you were already there. And sometimes that brings it forward a lot more quickly. All right, so let's see where these energies fit in to your overall reading. So I'll just do a final shuffle now of the Brian Foward Oracle deck, Fairy Oracle. Let's see what the Fairy Oracle have to say to you for October. So we have the heart of your reading here, what the challenges are at this time, what's in your power ×2, a possible outcome, all dependent upon free will, of course, and external influences, and then something else that the energies would like to say to you or to raise your awareness about. And at the bottom of the deck we have Laced Moon's Daughter. So yes, Laced Moon's Daughter, she's shedding light on a situation. So light is going to be shed on a situation. Something is going to become more clear to you, make you more aware. Okay, I'll just put that to one side and a little bit more of a shuffle. So could we have some clarifying cards, please, for all of the cards on the table for Libra, October 2021. I'll do that again. Don't like it when it's a bit higgledy-piggledy. There we are, that's better. Alright, so I'll just lay these on top in the same order for a little bit of depth and clarity. So at the bottom of the deck we have the Singer of the Chalice, and this is a fabulous energy. This is, opening up now to all the positive benefits coming down for you from the universe and up for you from the earth plane. And we can look at the energies we're talking about. It's positive change, joy, optimism, happiness, good fortune, healing, energy, lots of energy. So there's lots of all this positive. So it's just opening up to receive these energies now. And I feel, and that goes next to Lace to Moon's daughter. So it's almost like the energies are saying that you are going to become aware of the magic that's around you at this time. Magic works through you. So you are going to become aware of the good fortune and positive vibes that are coming down and coming up for you now and then in the near future. All right, Libra. So having said that, let's have a look what's at the heart of your reading. Right, well, Lon the Poet has come out on just about all of the Fairy Oracle readings I've done over the last day or two. So here he is again, right at the beginning of your reading, right at the heart of your reading. And we have Fairies of the Future as a clarifier. So I feel this came out for Gemini also. So Lon the Poet's very youthful, very young energy, and he is the dreamer, the fantasist, the romantic in the Fairy Oracle. He appears switched off, but he's very much in his own world. He's daydreaming about what it is he would like to create, what he enjoys. He's very much a dreamer. He taps into the dream world. Now, clarifying Lon the Poet is Fairies of the Future, and this is about making plans for going forward, which is very much this time of all the 7 major planets being retrograde in the heavens. And the Fairies of the Future energy reflects this time, particularly with Lon the Poet alongside as well. So this is very much for somebody, Libra, or for a few of you. This is a time of making plans, not looking back, but looking forward. But a time of, which direction to take, what decisions to make, and thinking things through. Now, what is to do with it, something that sparked your interest, because with Lon the Poet, you can really wake him up and get his attention if you start talking to him about dreams, about poetry, about fantasy perhaps, about reading, writing, the arts. And so you can get his attention. So there's something, I feel this is saying, there's something that's sparking your attention now as you're starting to look to the future and starting to make plans. And it's something that you have been dreaming about. And we've got magic works through you, act as if. So it's almost like as you're putting plans into place, as you're thinking, about the magic that is you're starting to feel this magic as Lon the Poet. And so it's, starting to put this plan into place, ready for going forward. But you can already start to act as if you're already there. And sometimes that can hasten the reality being brought forward for you. And light is being shed, remember, on all of this positivity that's coming in for you. So what are the challenges for you at this time? Well, we have honesty and the singer of intuition. And so the challenge for you is it could be about being honest with yourself about a situation, looking at something and being open and honest to yourself about what it is that you're looking at. And yes, using your intuition. So I feel your intuition is actually trying to tell you something, and it's trying to be honest with you about something, and whatever it is, it may be connected to Lon the Poet and Fairies of the Future, but it doesn't have to be. These challenges, there's something for some of you, Gemini, that your intuition is telling you something and is trying to be honest with you to make you more aware of something. All right, but this is a challenge for you. So what's in your power? Well, what's in your power now? We've got the Glaucona and the Spirit Dancer. And the Glaucona is saying, all that glitters isn't gold. All right, so that's where this needing to be honest with yourself about something is coming in. So you wouldn't buy a second-hand car, would you? Unless you'd done a test drive, unless you'd looked under the bonnet to see the condition of the engine, and unless you'd looked at its history. You wouldn't just take the second-hand car salesman's word for the fact that this is a brilliant buy, it's good value. You wouldn't take their word for it and just get in and drive away and give him all of your hard-earned cash. You would double check. And what the Glaucona is saying, there is something, it's within your power now to look beyond what's being presented to you. Now, the spirit dancer, this is about dancing your authentic dance, being yourself, not jumping to somebody else's tune, but creating your own tune, being who you're meant to be. So being yourself. And that's a clarifier for the Glaucona. So, looking at these two cards together, I feel you've, again, this is tapping into your intuition. Tapping into your intuition, using the skills that you have, using your mental acumen. You are an air sign, Libra. So, tapping into your sense of logic, not allowing your emotions to cloud your judgment here, about something that's being presented to you as something fabulous, something genuine, something valuable. Whatever it is, it's something different for all of you, Libra. But whatever it is, it's not the real deal. You've got to check the small print here. And it's within your power to do that because of your ability to tap into your intuition, to use, to be pragmatic, to use logic over emotion. All right, and it's within your power to do this. So, what else is in your power? Well, we have Lease of the Shadows, and we have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. So, Lease of the Shadow, she comes forward and to say, it's time, you are ready now to deal with something, perhaps the trauma from the past, to a greater or a lesser degree. It could have been a major trauma in the past, in the distant past or the near past, or it could have been something smaller, but something that did have an impact upon you, that needs to be faced now and needs to be dealt with, so it can be put to bed if you like. But Lease of the Shadows is saying you may have buried this, whatever it was, deep, because you didn't want to look at it, you didn't want to face it, and you didn't feel actually that any good would come of that. But Lease of the Shadows is saying, yes, it is time now. You can face this, you can deal with this, whatever it is. Whether it's getting professional help or whether it's just something you can deal with yourself, or with a close trusted friend talking therapist can be very helpful to share an experience. But everybody's situation is different, Libra, so use your own common sense and intuition with this. But the clarifier is the fairy who was kissed by the pixies, and this is feeling truly blessed. Feeling truly blessed that there's lots of people around that love you, that want the best for you. And, once you've dealt with whatever this is, this shadow energy, whatever it is that's been hanging around, when you've dealt with it, you're going to feel so much lighter. You're going to feel truly blessed. So it's within your power now to look at that. But we all have free will, Libra, so it's completely up to you whether this is something you would want to do or not. But it'll certainly make you feel a lot lighter and a lot brighter if you are able to do that. Now, a possible outcome here Yes, we have Eponia's Wild Daughter and the Singer of Transfiguration. I have often found in readings that when Lisa of the Shadows comes forward, Eponia's Wild Daughter does also. Either one or the other comes first, and the other always comes second. Now, as an outcome, Eponia's Wild Daughter is saying, yes, there is something from the past that is holding you back. And you need to just face it, deal with it in whatever way you need to do that, so that ready before you can then go forward. This reading is very reflective of the retrograde season up in the heavens. So yes, something is time now, because the Singer of Transfiguration, this is the phoenix rising up from the ashes, and this is yourself rising up. You're going to be rising up anew. Different, changed forever in a very positive way. Before this can happen, there's just something that needs to be faced, that needs to be dealt with, that needs to be put to bed. As I say, to a greater or a lesser degree, it'll be something for all of you, Libra. Remember, it's a time of magic working through you. And act as if it's already happened. So, what do the energies want to say to you? What do the earth energies want to say to you? Well, we have the Ra and we have the Singer of Courage. And the Ra, so this is reflective of yourself, Libra. You see, the Ra is a very mental energy, very, very mental acumen, the higher thought. You see, he's not grounded in anywhere, and he's not supposed to be, because this is very much about the mind and the workings of the mind, and the quickness of thought, the quickness, the clarity of the mind. And this is very reflective of your sign, Libra. So here you are, and the Singer of Courage. So this is being courageous now, you know, tapping into your inner strength, being courageous, as you tap into your intuition, as you use your logic, your sense of logic and pragmatism here with this situation. Be courageous. Draw on the universal strength and the earth energy strength for what it is that you are going to be dealing with, putting plans into place, thinking about things very clearly and logically. Alright, so this is a lovely reading, so very much at the planning stage, and something that's really sparking your interest. But the challenges for you is about tapping into your intuition and being honest with yourself about this situation, what your intuition is trying to say to you now, and to look at it squarely in the face now, but also look beyond what's being presented to you. Something is not what it's presented as being. So again, use your intuition, use your logic to see through this, to look at the small print, whatever this is to do with. And yes, it's time to face something that has been a bit difficult in the past. It's time to face it and deal with it, and it's going to make you feel so much lighter and truly blessed. And Eponia's Wild Daughter is saying the same. If you don't, it's going to hold you back to a certain degree, because this is a time of great change for you. It's a time of great change, and it's a time of rebirth for you for going forward. And I think you're becoming more aware of the blessings that are waiting to come down for you. Alright, a lovely reading for you, Libra. Could we have 2 final messages for Libra, please, to conclude this reading? What else does Libra need to be aware of concerning this reading? here we go. So we have faraway places, get ready for new horizons, and answering the call, the time is now. So faraway places, so this is talking about, you know, being on the cusp now of expansion, because, you know, there is a great change here on the table. Things are changing, things are starting to move. But of course, you know, there is something that needs to be sorted, needs to be dealt with, because the blessings are all waiting to come in for you now. But you need to get yourself in the right place in your heart and mind. So far away, get ready for new horizons. So, you know, once all this has happened, then, you know, your horizons are going to expand. And it may be, you know, new adventures, holidays, trying something different because of how different you're going to feel. For some of you, it may be planning, you know, a trip abroad perhaps. So get ready for new horizons. But here we have answering the call. The time is now. So, you know, what the energies are saying to you, it's now time to open this gate, you know, what's been blocking you from being able to go forward into the beautiful new horizons. And beautiful, we've got beautiful countryside through there. There's the stag. There's a symbol of strength and fortitude. So, but you've just got to go a bit further and open this gate now, and it's time. Open it. Time to deal with something so you can go forward unfettered. To leave something behind that has been holding you back. So the time is now. All right, Libra. Okay, I think, you know, this reading of course won't be for everybody, but it certainly will be for somebody, or for a few of you out there. But good luck going forward, and I do hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.